Hey, Phil from Got Memories here. Do you have Hitachi mini DVD camcorder discs? Now, they look like this, and they won't play in your DVD player. And you're thinking, okay, are they Memorex? Are they the Sony? And they won't play. Put them in a DVD player, they will not play. They got home movie content on them. Well, they probably need to be finalized. Okay, so you have to put the disc in. First of all, you've got this is brand specific. So if you've got your camcorder, you get it out, you get the power cord and you plug it in. You've got to have it running off the mains. Okay, put the disc in carefully. You're always going to put it in purple side out. Okay, make sure they are squeaky clean. This one here needs a clean. Any debris or anything on it is going to potentially upset the finalizing process, or it won't be able to read. These things are extremely sensitive. You never put them down on a table, scratch them around, just like your old CDs in the 90s. You know, you put them in, they skip. This is even worse. It won't even play, especially if they're not finalized. So you get your Hitachi camcorder, you plug it up, and then you put it, after cleaning the disc, and you've got to use, you can get this on Amazon, spray cleaner. They come with a little rag, a specific cloth. You've got to keep the cloth clean as well. And then you just apply it, let it dry. And then once that's done, you put the disc in. Let's just start this process so you can see. Now, this particular one here, if you've got these gold ones are the RAM discs. Okay, so RAM. There's minus R, there's plus R, there's minus and plus RW, which is rewritable. You've got to be really careful with the RAM discs and rewritable discs. So it's going to go disk access. Now, I've got another one over here that I've already got preloaded. Okay, so you've got to have it on the camcorder thing here. Sometimes these have got a finalize button on them, and sometimes, see, look right here, it says finalize. There's different, let's see, finalize disc. Hold on, you got to use this little joystick right here and go left. It's going to say, hold on, it's going to say the disc will be, further recording will be impossible. You sure you want to do it? Yes. Do not turn off the power. You leave that thing as stable as can be. Don't rock it. Don't touch it at all. Okay, and then hopefully it'll finalize. Here is another one as well. So let's see. This is here where if it's got any of this stuff on there, like remaining minutes, 0 minutes, that's a good sign. This one doesn't have a finalize button. So this is a good video because you get an idea. All these Hitachi things here. Okay, so disk navigation. Hold on, I'm trying to, disk navigation. Let's see that one. Okay, and you're gonna see these thumbnails come up. All right, come on. You can skip through this, but there's 43 pages of thumbnails, so that's good if you're seeing this, okay? Now, this one's a little bit different, and I'm trying to focus on, okay, this navigation. It should just be, why is this? Okay, menu. Because they're all, even though they're all the same thing, here we go. So we're going to go down and using the joystick here, this down thing, God, all these things are different. Okay, so you're going to go down to where you see finalize, should be this one here. Finalize this. Now, we're going to go back like this way, okay? Finalize disk. Hit enter. First, it's going to take 4 minutes. You go over to yes. Leave that well alone. Now, we're going to go over to the RAM disk. You've got to be really careful with these RAM disks, because you can delete them. They are rewritable. So this doesn't have a finalize. It is actually worded differently. So I'm going to go into here, and it's going to say format. You do not want to do format. Okay, be really careful. you want to go to protect disk, hit enter, cancel or write protect disk, cancel write protect disk. All right, cancel, hold on, I gotta think about this. Cancel write protect disk. No. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to take a second here because my brain is because normally it doesn't say that. This is why you just want to be really careful with this stuff. You can also run AV cable and just play it through the disc, through the camera, and capture it. Literally. So anyway, what I'm going to do with this one, just because that's a little bit like worded weird. All right, let's shut that. Okay, because that's worded a little bit weird, I'm going to actually run the AV cable and capture that directly, because I take what I do extremely seriously. People put a tremendous amount of trust in me, digitizing all their home movies, etc. This is all where all the work is done. I've kind of got everything shut down right now. So I'm going to run that through, just because these rewritable discs, and there's also all these different formats. These are all mini DVD camcorders, different models of the same brand as well. So if you do not have the exact original camcorder that they were recorded on, and you don't recall, and you're like, oh, it's a Sony, because the Sony branded cases, that doesn't mean anything. If you've not kept them in the cases and protected them and kept them squeaky clean, there's potential issues there. They are all potential I say to people, they're like mini hard drives, basically. If there's scratches, if there's problems, you can't finalize them. It is an absolute effing nightmare. All of this stuff is a nightmare. All the analog, look at all this stuff. These are all camcorders, broken, clogged up from everybody's videotapes are going downhill, by the way. That's a whole different bunch of content. But specifically with Hitachi, here we go. This is still going. Hopefully it finalizes. It is a terrible, terrible format, as most of all this stuff is nowadays, trying to recover everything. But each disc is like its own little hard drive. So here we go, finalized, we're finished, creating thumbnails. So recovering them can be straightforward, or it could be an absolute dire pain in the ass. I've got recovery software, I've got videos galore on the mini DVD format. So hopefully that helps, or maybe not. If you have got all of this stuff, you don't have the original camcorder, the power adapter, your discs are in disarray, not finalized, not stored right. There's disc rot as well, which is happening to all these discs now, where the adhesive is coming apart between the top and the bottom layer, and that's deleting the content, especially if you have not stored these discs in climate-controlled conditions. Heat, humidity, moisture, all of these things accelerate the deterioration process, the organic materials inside of all of this stuff. It's all just, plasticky, the chemicals, all of the products, everything like that is all deteriorating, going south. Not all of it could be fine, but it is becoming more and more common. I've been doing this for now 23 years, and the last 5 to 6 years, I've seen a massive, not just like a whoosh of all of this magnetic media, videotapes, films doing okay. But the magnetic videotapes, we're talking camcorder tapes, all this kind of stuff, these discs, it's all going downhill, as we've been warned for decades about, and today it is happening. I have to do, and also all of the players, everything hasn't been made in 30 years, parts, repairs, all this stuff. That's why all transfer companies, but a massive, massive high percentage of them are shit, are absolute trash. And you're prepaying, sending everything off, and they give you a box, you shove all your stuff in there, and then they hold on to it to 3 to 6 months, and then return everything either with crap-looking files or stickers all over them saying, due to the age, storage conditions of your media, we cannot get any content off of it, and they give 0 refunds. So there hasn't been a shift in this industry to the new age of all of this stuff deteriorated, because it is all content recovery at this point. 10, 15, 20 years ago, I could hit play on a player, walk away, do it to DVD, no worries. Nowadays, it's just constant. And especially if you have not stored your stuff in climate controlled conditions, in 65, 75 degree temperatures, light, all these kind of little things. It does help massively, but it doesn't always stop the deterioration process. You've got to understand the science of this stuff. And I'm just constantly dealing with problems because of my YouTube channel, because so many people are going to it and going, oh my God, that's what's happening to me. Or they got stuff back from all of these trashy companies and being told bullshit, that their stuff is not recoverable. So anyway, if you would like to get a quote from me, gotmemories.com, fill out the quote form as best you can. If you are shopping around for cheap pricing, you do not understand or care about the value of your content, and you just are like, I just want cheap, I want cheap. Honestly, I'm not saying this, throw your stuff away, because you might as well save the money, because if you're looking for cheap, you're going to find somebody that's going to take the money off you up front, and then they're just going to hand it all back to you, looking like crap or not even touched, and telling you that they've, I have people that spend $1,500, prepay, send it off in a box, get it back 6 months later, none of it's transferred, and then they're told it's just gone to crap. And they give it to me. Yes, I can recover stuff. It takes time, energy, but you might as well take that $1,500 and light it on fire, or just throw the stuff in the dumpster. I mean, I don't know. If it doesn't mean anything to you, potential dumpster, I wouldn't even waste your money, honestly. You've got to check Google reviews via Google Maps, making sure, because you might have one chance to do this correctly. I tell this again and again. You make the wrong decision with the wrong company, you might never see your stuff ever again. It happens non-stop. So anyway, here's Sydney. Got to clean up puke from Winston. No, Birdie puked yesterday in the shop. For those of you on the channel that know, I have Winston and Birdie. The dog's in here every now and then. And yes, a little puke happened over there. Anyway, sidebar. So anyway, all the best. Cheers.